Hello and welcome again to our thoughts these weeks regarding some people in the Bible who had felt some form of restriction, and maybe to reflect on how there's restrictions of this time aren't maybe alien to what it means to follow God and to know that God is with us in them. The second person we're looking at is Moses, and Moses is somebody who was restricted in a papyrus basket at the very start of his life, and then he was brought up in the royal court of Pharaoh. So certain things had just happened in his childhood that he couldn't have just decided for himself, but that worked their way out and defined things later on. Maybe in these restrictions that we're in, we need to acknowledge the challenge that some people may find because certain things from years past could be brought to the surface again. And there may even be certain traumas that could be associated with earlier in life or with various circumstances of the past. That this season has just drawn back up. And so as a church, as people who want to be of pastoral help and concern to one another, maybe that's just something we need to be sensitive to. And just to say that as a church we are here for one another, and we recognise that there are certain ways in which this restrictive season does raise certain issues and raise certain things for us that may not be apparent in our present time or in our present circumstances. As a church, we're here for one another, to care for one another, and that includes just being present and being available whenever the pressures of this time draw up other concerns. I was going to mention another restriction that Moses found himself in, but we'll leave that for tomorrow.